Russian President Vladimir Putin slammed the United States for pressuring India and China to reduce energy trade with Moscow, warning that these efforts could have economic repercussions for Washington. Putin warned that imposing higher tariffs on Russia's trade partners would raise global energy prices and pressure the U.S. Federal Reserve to maintain high interest rates, a move that he said could slow the U.S. economy. The Russian president was speaking at the discussion forum in Sochi. The forum brought together security and geopolitical experts from 140 countries, including India. In response to U.S. pressure on India to cut energy ties with Russia, Putin said New Delhi has no reason to yield to external pressure. He added that India will never allow itself to be humiliated, saying he knows Prime Minister Modi and that he would never make such a move.
The Indian people will look at what decisions are made by the political leadership and never accept any humiliation before anyone. And also I know Prime Minister Modi, he will never take any steps of the kind.
He said if India stopped purchasing Russian energy, it could face losses estimated between $9 to $10 billion. He added that the people of a country like India will closely watch the decisions made by their political leadership and will never tolerate humiliation from anyone. Putin also pointed to Washington's own uranium trade with Russia, noting that while Washington continues to buy enriched uranium from Moscow, it urges other countries to halt purchases of Russian energy. The Russian president also shared his anticipation for an upcoming visit to India in early December. He directed his government to develop measures to address the trade imbalance caused by New Delhi's significant imports of Russian crude oil. Putin suggested that Russia could increase imports of agricultural goods and medicines from India. Last month, the Russian president warned the United States against using tariffs to pressure India and China, saying you cannot talk to India or China in that way. His remarks coming amid a flurry of attacks on India by the U.S. over its purchase of Russian oil. U.S. President Donald Trump and top officials, including the Commerce Secretary and White House Trade Advisor, have repeatedly criticized New Delhi in recent months over its continued purchase of Russian oil. And this comes as both the countries engage in talks to deepen trade ties, especially in agriculture. The agriculture minister, meanwhile, met the Russian deputy prime minister to discuss strengthening bilateral cooperation, with both sides expressing interest in formalizing the partnership through a memorandum of understanding.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.